natin mga kapamilya na nakatutok ngayon. Naimbag na aldawyo amin sa mga Ilocano at maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Mga nasa Cebu, Visayas at maray na hapon sa Indogabos sa mga Bicolano naman na nakatutok ngayon sa NCAA on SNA. Andre Felix po kasama si Mikey Reyes at Siege Tantenko at courtside. Mamaya-maya for a second game this Thursday, magbabangga ng EAC College at Letra Knights. Also two teams that are not in the playoffs. Kalisan simula sa ating fourth quarter.
20 puntos na kailangan habulin dito ng JRU. Pero alam naman natin what JRU can do, especially offensively. Hindi lang talaga nila mahanap kanilang opensa sa larong ito. At nahihirapan din sila atakin itong pressure defense ng San Sebastian.
Ito na nga, Mikey, yung pinakamalaking kalamangan ng San Sebastian. JRU hasn't led in this game. Ponteos, last push for his last NCAA game.
First one on San Sebastian. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
David, tumuloy-tuloy, easy too.
Again, another turnover galing sa Jose Rizal University. 22 na itong lamang ng San Sebastian. And this is when Paulo Pontejo starts going to work.
Ponteos in and out. Ponteos just 2 of 4 from the field with 5 points all in the second half. JRU only with 1 steal and San Sebastian with 4. The Heavy Bombers turning the ball over 17 times today. Kalisan, 3 to shoot. David fires. Bulanani with the offensive rebound. Finds Kalisan. Again, second try. And Michael Kalisan. 10 puntos na, 8 of those 10 coming here in the second half. Ponteos! Tinamaan na, may basket pa.
Ganda nung bihit doon ni Michael Kalisan sa ilalim. Nakakita ng butas doon sa depensa ni Abdel Putucci. Pero right away, inatake kagad ng Jose Rizal University via Paulo Pontejos, and one opportunity dito.
In the meantime, let's go back to Ms. Siege Tantenko.
Yes, Jay, meron hong update from our stats team. If San Sebastian wins this game, they will finish NCAA Season 92 with the second best record of round 2. That's 7-2, and that will be better than that of San Beda, Perpetual, and Mapua, 3 of the 4 Final Four teams. Ngayon, that's a really big achievement. At kung ikumpara mo yan, lalo sa kanilang round 1 record na 1-8, ang tawag dyan, 600% improvement in terms of wins. At syempre, tawag dyan, acceleration. Back to you, Dre.
Thank you, Siege.
Number 17, Andre Dada, his first one on JRU. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Andre Dada, foul. Only see Dada playing 7 games this season, an average of 5.7 minutes. But of course, Coach Verhel, since it's the last game of season 92, bigyan ng exposure ng mga bata ng JRU. Ponteos was fouled by Jason David. David was asking for the offensive foul. Sabi niya, he warned off daw si Paulo, but the foul will be charged on David.
15 to shoot. Ryan Costello for Jason David.
Costello coming in para kay Jason David. Prosper to Lasqueti. Paulo curling, getting the ball against Valdez. The step back by Ponteos. Goes closer. Wala pa rin para kay Ponteos. Capobres. Oh, pass. Supposedly for Costello. Dada gets it back for JRU. Napaganda ba?
Naglakad-lakad. Akala nila ma-outside na yung bola, but it was a live ball. Kung na-realize ni Dada, hinahabol niya biglaan. Sayang. Could have been easy 2 points, pero ngayon, you'll have to earn it from the line.
Andre Dada on your screens. Seldomly used. the rotation ni Coach Virgel Meneses. Also a homegrown product. Went to JRU in high school as well. Points off turnovers. Look at that stat line. San Sebastian up by 10. That department ng Kalisan, kung ano man ang nangyari nung halftime, seemed to work para kay Michael. He now has 13 points. 11 of those 13 coming here in the second half.
We know Michael Kalisan has the range from maybe 15, 17 feet. Pero kung nakakashoot siya ng ganun from the outside, malaking weapon yan going to season 93.
7 of the 13 points ni Kalisan galing dito sa fourth quarter. Valdez, binabantayan ni Andre Dada. Humingi ng screen kay Kalisan. Ginamit, Valdez nag-hesitate. Tried to shoot. Someone has to fire away. Capopres does to beat the shot clock. Kalisan with the offensive rebound. A fresh 14 for the Stags. Natapik ni Mark Neil Cruz. Bola ay manatili sa San Sebastian. Look at Coach Egay Macaraya applauding Michael Kalisan, but will give his third-year big man, stretch four that is, some breather.
And for the first time, Kian Caballero for Gio Lasqueti.
And Keanu Abraham Caballero coming in para kay Gio Lasqueti.
So may mga bagong mukha tayong nakikita na pinapadala ni Coach Virgel Meneses, trying to look for that spark that can ignite a run here for JRU.
This is just Caballero's fourth game in 18 games here, 2 elimination rounds. As we see, Michael Kalisan, nabanggit mo nga, he has that perimeter shot, but of course, if he consistently hits it from the outside, beyond the arc, he will be a deadly weapon come next year for Coach Egay Macaraya.
Oo, kasi magiging kompleto na siya. Of course, he has his own inside game, tapos yung mid-range game niya. Pagdag mo pa yun, talagang di mo na alam. You will have to pick your poison kung saan mo siya papatirahin. At alam naman natin, before the season, medyo nangangapa pa ito si Michael Kalisan early in this season, especially after that accident. At slowly, nakukuha na niya ng form niya. So, scary yan pagpasok natin next year.
Capopres finds an opening. Where's the defense of JRU there?
Hindi talaga natin mahanap yung depensa ng JRU. Kanina pa natin yan tinatanong. Kasi nga, ang ganda talaga ng ino-offensa dito ng San Sebastian. Of course, you will have to credit also the offense of San Sebastian. Pero talagang walang sumasalubong every time someone tries to attack the basket. Hindi naman walang sumasalubong. Wala naman nag-challenge sa mga outside shots nitong San Sebastian.
Caballero at the line. Nabanggit nga natin, Caballero just played 3 games. This will be his fourth. As we see Michael Kalisan, Caballero just averaging 4.4 minutes. 13 minutes overall this season. This young guard from San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. Listed at 5'6". Here's Costello. Costello gets a foul mula kay Irvin Grospe.
Number 15, Irvin Grospe, his second. 2 on the heavy bummers. 2 shots to Ryan Costello.
Nice kili-kili shot there coming from Ryan Costello. Ito si Grospe had no other choice but to foul. 2 free throws para kay Costello and he makes the first one.
Tate Tudoro on your screens. Disappointed Tudoro after JRU making it to the Final Four last season. They fall short this year, where a lot of analysts said they were one of the favorites to make it to the Final Four, with Ponteos playing on his last year, De La Paz also losing just one guy from last season.
Oh, sabi nga natin, intact sana yung core.
Oh, Dave Sanchez lang yung nawala.
Oo, nitong Jose Rizal University, at maganda rin yung panapos nila last season. So we were expecting na maganda ipapakita ng Jose Rizal, pero medyo naging inconsistent sila dito sa ating season 92.
Actually, hindi ko nilalang si Dave Sanchez because Dave Sanchez brings so much to the table. Also, his veteran maturity and his leadership. Yun yung isa sa mga nawala. And as we see, Mark Neil Cruz. Maabot na ngayon sa pinakamalaki ka namang 29. Kanina.
Offensive ball number 2, Jaya Sala. Ryan keeps it for Chester San Jose.
See this moving pick. Natatawagan si JM Calma. Last 4 minutes and 36 seconds of Paulo Ponteo's career in the NCAA. Fires a 3.
Ryan Costello, quietly, really making a mark dito sa ating laro. 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists para sa young point guard ng San Sebastian.
Grospe down low. Napostean si Hipse. Grospe dapat kay Cruz. Munti ka na mawala. Ponteos. Kontra kay Costello. De La Paz. Last stop by a heavy bomber. Babalik sa San Sebastian with 3:56 remaining. And RK Ilagan set to check back in. Their next dead ball situation.
Rough day para dito sa Jose Rizal University. They really never got their rhythm sa buong laro natin.
Fabian. Ipse. The handoff.
Drop ball in the session arrow in favor of the JRU Heavy
Sure,
Bombers.
nothing extra happens. And we've seen a couple of those here in season 92. Ilang altercations, mga ilang, syempre, grabe yung pisikalan ng laro ng NCAA as we see. Both Cruz and Ryan keeps it there, falling down to the floor. Play resumes, however, under 4 minutes to play in our first game ngayong Huwebes. Caballero, Grospe.
Wala talaga, hindi talaga mahanap ng JRU yung butas ng ating ring. Pero yung San Sebastian kanina pa nahahanap. Kahit itong si Gayosa, pumupukol na from the outside.
Alfred Gayosa with that 3. Seven Stags with at least a single 3-pointer in this game. Fabian attacks the kick out again. Gayosa. Fabian drives and this time making sure na papasok yun with that layup. San Sebastian reached the 20-point mark in all 4 quarters of JRU.
It'll be really tough to win.
That's right.
20 puntos ang sinuscore.
JRU, Mikey, hindi naka-score ng 20 puntos in any of our quarters this afternoon.
Kaya naman they're down by 32 points right now. Hindi makakuha ng opensa, hindi pa masyado dumidepensa ang JRU. And kitang-kita sa mukha ng coaching staff nila yung frustration nila dito sa final game nila sa season 92.
Cruz at the line. Now it's 9 points. Oh, pushing foul. 1 second to go, and then we will hear Coliseum Barcaroli Manlapas announce last 2 minutes, but Grospe was fouled with that pushing foul. And Irvin will sit down with 3 personal fouls.
1, 2.
There it is. Ulit 2 minuto nalalabi sa ating unang laro ngayong Huwebes. Mamaya naman babanggaan ang EAC at ang Letran. Here's Ilagan. Oh, what a hesitation ball, but losing the ball on the way up. Nakuha muli ng JRU sa Laveria. De La Paz. Ponteos. Ponteos just keeps on firing, and there it is.
3. Paulo Ponteos.
Paulo Ponteos finally enters the double-figure category with 11 points today, but not that game. He's had better games.
Of course, a lot better than 11 points. Alam naman natin, Paulo Ponteos, hindi lang talaga niya nakakuha yung rhythm niya. Akala natin, iinit na siya kanina. Kaya lang, it just really isn't his day. Ito si Paulo Ponteos.
Number 16, that's Salaveria. His
Salaveria
first 4 on the heavy
will be
bombers.
called for his first personal foul. But what about San
2 shots
Sebastian
for Alfred
Mikey
Gayosa.
winning before this game 6 of their 8 second round? Now make that 7 of 9 in the second round for San Sebastian.
Iba yung dala nilang kumpiyansa at saka swagger dito sa ating second round. Yung first round, kita mo, nakababa yung mga balikat nila. Pero ngayon, even during this game, kitang-kita na talaga naniniwala sila that they can beat any team in this league. Kung medyo maganda-ganda lang yung simula nila, malamang nasa Final Four natin itong team na to. But we will have to wait and see kung ano maibibigay nila next season.
Ponteos, another 3. Back-to-back 3s. Mula kay Paulo Ponteos, 14 puntos na. For Ponteos, who is playing his last NCAA game. San Sebastian started the season, Mikey, ended the first round 1-8.
And because of that streak, na talagang na-build nila yung confidence nila. Kitang-kita na talagang, I'm sure, dadalhin niya next year ni na Coach Egay Macaraya.
As time will wind down, we'll just finish this one. That will be it. Of course, San Sebastian and JRU will end season 92. San Sebastian will end with a 7-2 second round of eliminations, finishing with 8 wins and 10 losses. JRU will finish with 9-9. Coach Virel Meneses, Coach Egay Macaraya, good friends, talking to one another. We will take a quick break. We'll close things out when we come back dito lamang sa NCAA on SNA. Final score, 58 for Jose Rizal University and 85 para sa San Sebastian College-Recoletos. Again, JRU will be 9-9 in NCAA Season 92, habang ang San Sebastian naman will finish with 8 wins and 10 losses. Our best player for today's game, the final game for these two teams, is none other than Ryan Costello. At kasama niya ngayon, si Siege Latenko.
Yes, si Ryan ngayon. Alam mo ba na with this win, you guys have a better second round record than San Beda, Mapua, and Perpetual. Anong pakiramdam nun sa'yo?
Siyempre, sobrang saya ko, lalo na nung second round ngayon na ang ganda ng perform ng bawat isa sa amin. Tsaka sumunod lang kami sa game plan ni Coach. Basta maging coachable lang kami sa kanya. Kasi nung first round, medyo hindi namin nasusunod. Tsaka bago pa yung team namin. Kaya ngayon second round, naging composed yung team namin talaga.
For a relatively young team, no? Ang bilis ng improvement mo. Ano yung nakikita niyong future sa next season? Ngayon may 2 playing years ka pa.
Sana unang-una yung Final Four talaga yung goal namin next year. Tsaka magtatrabaho pa kami.
Meron ka bang gustong batiin? Ito na yung chance mo.
Binabati ko yung mama ko, papa ko dyan sa Marikina, mga ate ko. Yung pamangkin ko yung dalawa, yung girlfriend ko, tsaka yung mama ni Michael, nagpapabati. Tsaka yung mga barangka boys dyan, Marikina boys.
Maraming salamat, Ryan. At Congratulations, di lang sa'yo, di lang sa team, kundi sa buong San Sebastian community na nanonood ngayon. Meron ka babatiin?
Family ng girlfriend ko, hello dyan.
Hi sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa Stags. Back to you, Dre.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations sa'yo sa kilabot ng Marikina, as Jamil Ortuste would like to call him.
Kilabot.
Ito si Ryan Costello. Congratulations. And of course, Jose Rizal University ending the season with 9-9. Mikey, your thoughts on these two teams? Of course, San Sebastian ending season 92 on a high note. Something na talagang if you're a San Sebastian fan, matutuwa ka dahil wala pang mawawala dito sa koponan na ito. They will be intact for next season.
I think coming into this season, very different ang naging expectations sa dalawang team na to. Of course, Jose Rizal University was expected to be a contender para sa ating Final Four o kaya sa ating finals pa possibly. At ito namang San Sebastian, feeling ng tao before the season, rebuilding. As of course, bago pa yung coaching staff, bago yung sistema, pero very successful ang nangyari sa San Sebastian Stags for this season. Mainit nga yung naging second round nila, so exciting nga na wala mawawala sa kanila for next season. Sa kabila naman, still a very good season para sa JRU Heavy Bombers. Didn't go the way they planned it to go, pero we will miss, of course, Paulo Puntejos, Jordan De La Paz, and Mark Cruz for JRU.
Hindi kita masyadong marinig, pero I will agree with everything you said. A bright future para dito sa San Sebastian College-Recoletos, of course, with Coach Egay Macaraya as the new head coach for this season. Up next, Colegio de San Juan de Letran taking on Emilio Aguinaldo College. And Letran with a 8-9 card, habang ang EAC naman with 6 wins and 11 losses. The defending champions missing the Final Four. The first champion to miss the following season since 2001. Last team to do it was Letran. For Mikey Reyes, Sich Tantenco, our Director Raul De Ocampo, and Manong Mark Morados, ako po si Andre Felix. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok. JRU losing to San Sebastian on the last day of season 92 for them. At may katuwaan pa. Susunod na, Letran kontra EAC. Dito lamang sa NCAA on SNA.